Why Leonor's choice could change Spain forever. What if one decision, made by one young woman, could influence the future of an entire nation? Princess Leonor is still preparing to become Queen of Spain. She does not make government policy. She does not govern the country. Under Spain's constitution, those responsibilities belong to elected institutions. Yet the personal choices she makes, how she prepares, how she serves, and how she connects with the public could shape the future of the Spanish monarchy for decades. So what is this choice? And why are so many people watching her every move? Let's find out. A crown is more than a symbol. When people think about a queen, they often imagine magnificent palaces, historic ceremonies, and glittering crowns. But modern constitutional monarchies work very differently. The monarch serves as the head of state, representing the nation while remaining politically neutral. That means Leonor's greatest responsibility will not be making laws. It will be earning the confidence and respect of the Spanish people. The choice she faces. Every future monarch reaches an important crossroads. Will they simply preserve tradition, or will they find ways to adapt while respecting history? Leonor's generation has grown up in a world of rapid technological change, global communication, and changing public expectations. Finding the right balance between tradition and modernity may become one of the defining choices of her future reign. Following in her father's footsteps, King Felipe VI has spent years strengthening the image of Spain's constitutional monarchy through public service, transparency, and institutional responsibility. Leonor has watched that example closely. She has accompanied him at official ceremonies, observed his meetings, listened to his speeches. One day, she will have to decide how to build upon that legacy while developing her own style of leadership. Education as preparation. Leonor's education has reflected that future responsibility. At UWC Atlantic College in Wales, she studied alongside students from many different cultures. She learned to listen to different perspectives, to work as part of diverse teams, to understand global challenges. Those experiences may help shape how she represents Spain in an increasingly interconnected world. Military training and responsibility. Her military education is another important part of her preparation. Training with the Army, the Navy, and the Air and Space Force helps her understand the institution she will one day represent as Constitutional Commander-in-Chief. The purpose is not simply ceremonial. It builds discipline, leadership, and respect for public service. A new generation of royal leadership. Every generation brings different expectations. Today's citizens often value openness, accessibility, and authenticity. Leonor will likely face questions that previous monarchs never encountered. How should the monarchy communicate in the digital age? How can centuries-old traditions remain meaningful to younger generations? These questions will shape the institution long after today's headlines have faded. The importance of public trust. No constitutional monarchy can thrive without public confidence. That trust is built gradually, through consistent service, respect for institutions, careful preparation, and meaningful engagement with citizens. Leonor's choices in these areas could influence how future generations view the monarchy. What cannot change? Some things are not Leonor's personal choice. Spain's constitution defines the monarch's powers and responsibilities. Those constitutional rules cannot be changed by the monarch alone. That is an important distinction. While Leonor can influence the style and public image of the monarchy, she cannot unilaterally reshape Spain's constitutional system. The human side of leadership. Behind every royal title is a person. Leonor has grown from a young princess into a confident heir to the throne. She has balanced education, military training, and increasing public responsibilities. Like any future leader, she continues to learn from experience. Those experiences will help shape the kind of queen she becomes. Why the world is watching. Interest in Princess Leonor extends far beyond Spain. Many European monarchies are entering a new generation. Observers often compare how different heirs prepare for their future roles. Leonor's journey has become part of that wider conversation. People are not only watching the future of one princess, they are watching the future of a historic institution. The decision that matters most, perhaps the most important choice Leonor will ever make, is not about ceremonies, or titles, or public appearances. It is the daily decision to place service above personal recognition, to represent all Spaniards with dignity, to respect democratic institutions, and to carry out her constitutional responsibilities faithfully. Those choices, repeated over many years, can have a lasting impact. Conclusion. Princess Leonor's choices have the potential to influence Spain not by changing its laws, but by shaping the future of its monarchy. Her commitment to education, military service, public duty, and constitutional responsibility will help define how the institution evolves in the decades ahead. Whether she strengthens public trust, connects with younger generations, and preserves the monarchy's relevance will depend on the decisions she makes throughout her life. The future Queen of Spain cannot change the country alone, but she can help shape one of its oldest institutions through leadership, integrity, and service. And that may be the choice that leaves the greatest mark on Spain's future.